Hi, FPCA family and friends. My name is Adrian Rodriguez, and I am excited to be with you for today's Moment for Hope. I pray and hope that everyone is doing well. Today's Moment for Hope will be a little short, partly because I want to make sure that you all have an opportunity to listen to the song afterwards. During my devotion time and worship time here at home this week, I was inspired and encouraged by a song that simply just reminds us that the Lord will fight our battles or fight my battles. And it took me all the way back to Exodus chapter 14. And I'll start here and I'll read verses 10 through 14. And 14 will be our key verse for today. And it says, "As Pharaoh approached, the people of Israel looked up and panicked when they saw the Egyptians overtaking them. They cried out to the Lord, and they said to Moses, 'Why did you bring us out here to die in the wilderness? Weren't there enough graves for us in Egypt? What have you done to us? Why did you make us leave Egypt? Didn't we tell you this would happen while we were still in Egypt? We said, leave us alone. Let us be slaves to the Egyptians. It's better to be a slave in Egypt than a corpse in the wilderness.' But Moses told the people, 'Don't be afraid. Just stand still and watch the Lord rescue you today. The Egyptians you see today will never be seen again.'" And our key verse, "The Lord himself will fight for you. Just stay calm." In the midst of the pandemic, in the midst of everything that 2020 has thrown our way, I too at times have been like the Israelites, where I have panicked and I have been consumed with fear and worry. But if we just remember that the Lord himself will fight for you, it will help us simply to stay calm. Chapter 15 of Exodus, verse 3, reminds us that the one who's fighting for us is indeed the Lord, and that he is a warrior. He is a warrior, and that Yahweh is his name. That's an encouragement to me, because it not only reminds me that the Lord is fighting for us, but it reminds us that the one who is fighting is a warrior. It's a warrior. Again, I know 2020 and the pandemic has thrown a lot our way, but just remember that the Lord is fighting for you and for us to continue to stay calm. I pray and love y'all, and hope that we are together again here soon in worship. In the meantime, enjoy the song. Love y'all.
This is how I fight my battles. 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 It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. This is how I fight my battles. 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 It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. Rock of ages, cleft for me. Let me hide. Let me hide. Rock of ages, cleft for me. Let me hide. Let me hide. Let me hide myself in thee. This is how I fight my battles. This is how I fight my battles. This is how I fight.